Today's lesson is on determining whether a chord is a diameter of a circle and using chords of circle to find lengths and arc measures. If two chords are the same, their arcs are also congruent or the same. If you have a diameter perpendicular to a chord, the diameter bisects the chord and its arc. If a chord is perpendicular of a bisector of a chord, the first chord it has to be a diameter. Two chords are congruent if they are the same distance from the center. Here are some examples. In the diagram, we're given circle P and Q. We're given FG is congruent to JK, and the measure of arc JK is 120 degrees, so the other arc would be 120 degrees. In this example, we're finding the measure from K to H, and we're finding the measure of the arc HLK. K to H, this is bisected, these are congruent, so from K to H is 28. To find the measure of the arc, we know that they are equal to each other, so we set these equal to each other. Solve for x. Three x minus 8 equals 127. Add 8. 3x equals 135. 135 divided by 3 is 45. If x equals 45, then our arc is 82 degrees. This is 82 degrees. The rest of the arc that they're asking for would be 360 minus the 164 that we've used, which is the 82 plus 82, and that gives us 196 left. So our answer is 196 degrees for the arc. Our next example, a telephone company plans to install a cell tower the same distance from the centers of three towns labeled P, Q, and R. Where should the cell tower be placed? So we're looking for the same distance from the centers of the circles. So if we draw some circles from each of these, I'm first going to just put some circles on connecting the points together. Finding where they intersect would be the intersection of the three circles. And so we'll call this the cell tower. In our last example, we have the two segments are equal from the same distance. That makes them equal. So 7x minus 3 equals 5x plus 7. Solve for x. 2x minus 3 equals 7. Add 3 to both sides. 2x equals 10. Divide both sides by 2. X equals 5. We're finding the radius of circle E. So we're going to find the length of our segment now. We have 7 times 5 minus 3 equals 35 minus 3, which equals 32. That means that this is 16. Make a right triangle. 12 squared plus the radius squared equals 16 squared. 144 plus x squared equals 256. Subtract 144 from both sides. Which equals x squared 112, and then the square root of that. Oh, redo. We're finding the hypotenuse. Redo. Add them together. Square root it. X equals 20. So the radius of the circle is 20 units. And that's all for the lesson today.